Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? How is everyone? Stream is a bit late. I wanted to start earlier, but my phone was out of battery almost. So I thought I'd let it charge. I decided that a bit too late. But yeah, the music isn't too quiet. The game music. But yeah. Um, Okay, I think everything is set up. But yeah, for now I'm streaming through my bed. Through my bed? Wait, from my bed. Through my bed sounds weird. What? But yeah, I'm streaming from my bed. Later we'll move outside because, you know, when my brother comes, it's gonna be awkward. I can't stream while he's here. So yeah, we'll move outside before he comes home. Hopefully my phone will charge enough by that point. Um, Audio seems to be fine. Let us load game and continue from where we left off. Hint: use the skip button to fast forward through text you already read. Okay. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Mostly. Puffy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with a newfound determination. Who do I want to impress? I'm like, Puffy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Yeah? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Hell nah. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Puffy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Who do I want to even impress? Also, why is there no Monica in there? Ooh, melancholy. Prayer. Rain cloud. Electricity. Secretive. Tenacious. Marshmallow. Judgment. Comfort. Clumsy. Misfortune. Hopeless. Philosophy. Warm. Imagination. Daydream. Strawberry. Kitty. Papa. And lollipop. Another day passes. And it's time for the club meeting already. Ah, there's a room. Please tell me no. Oh man, seriously? Come on. Why you gotta be like that? Yeah. Anyways. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Puffy! Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggled. Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Puffy to let me borrow some money. That. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah, did I just. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no reason you could think that. Okay, good. I thought I was muted this whole time for some reason. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Such a trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Yeah. I don't know where something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto her desk. Oh, what was it? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blow about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing a reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Please just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayuri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in her, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri. Oh, and leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Novel Sayuri trots her way to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayuri? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. It's pretty popular after all. Yeah? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all? So strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What hell are you up anyways? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! What do you mean COD in 4K? Bro! Don't scare me like that, bro. I didn't do anything. At least not yet. I'm not watching anything. I'm just playing Doki Doki, okay? I'm just playing Doki Doki Literature Club. That's all. 1v4 A or not. That's wild. That is wild. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Puffy. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not, not really. In, bro, chill. There's nothing sus going on. Chill, bro, Eliana. You need to calm down. Hold your horses a little bit. There ain't no sussy going on. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Pardon? Disappeared into the closet? Puffy! Puffy! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. The voices have changed so much from the last time. I mean, I'm barely voicing them right now, so obviously. We don't talk about that, Eliana. We don't talk about the no damage run. We don't bring up that trauma while we're not going through the trauma. Also, I am yet to beat May. I have not beaten May yet. Not yet. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Puffy to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. I am still around the start and not that far in. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Puffy? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Pardon? Who am I being an Oni-chan to? I'm sorry? Did I miss something? Don't you worry. Is that So, yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Puffy, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not like just reading poems, bro. Reading poems, reading poems, reading poems. Anyways, it's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me. Bro, chill. Just, just chill. I ain't doing anything sus, bro. The once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Society. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh, you meanie. Working super hard on this, you know. I know, I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. This was going to be so much fun. Sayuri spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Puffy, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayuri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, throwing happy vibes on the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to call myself in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayuri brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Wait, boys, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Apologies for that. But now I'm in a more secure spot. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayuri pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though, Sayuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Ah! Gah! Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. You okay? My forehead. Sayuri clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayuri. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayuri's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her up out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayuri. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayuri slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Puffy, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the side of you makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since Sylvie uses ice pack rather than drink, but I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In that moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayuri, here. I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the can and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead. I almost said the wrong word. It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Puffy. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I would start crying really hard. But you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Can't think of it. Maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Puffy, I don't think you realize it, but you always think about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Yes, I'm playing DDLC, bro. I am playing DDLC. Really? Maybe you're right. Puffy, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. So happy. Sari has a whimsical expression in her eyes. He remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sari hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayuri out of the classroom. Sayuri plays in the banks to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Start with sharing our poems. Sayuri, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with crayons to make my forehead into a shell. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Yeah? Sayuri frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, puppy. Oh, well, Sayuri. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the poster tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. To make sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I turn to my seat. Let's take the same. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna take the same route. I don't care. Puffy, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Yeah, I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's, this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so. No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's all a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? Oh, what? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. I swear I got more like you stuff when I was writing the poem. I guess not. I guess I was mistaken. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Yeah, I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Saudi? The Pat Saudi said, Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? "Mm, maybe. Starts filling with a pencil between the hands. Hey, Puffy, will you give me your poem? Kind of want to keep it. Yeah? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. So, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Ah! I broke my pencil. So I hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. You bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sorry clutches the desk for decides her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping, scraping and scraping, not scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them up from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Is this girl good? Because this girl sounds hella depressed. Like, I swear she's got some sort of trauma. I feel like I said this last stream as well, but I feel like she's got some sort of trauma or something. There's something going on. It's always the happiest people. I swear down. God damn, bro. Like, god damn. Anyways. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. She's got some depressing feelings, huh? I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. Feel like I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Get ahead of yourself. Sary's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something, or dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Next up, Natsuki. I was about to say the name of someone that I shouldn't say the name of. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I really can't say it's any better either. Whew. Huh? Whew. What? Well, that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. I like my tsunderes, but Natsuki might not be it. Natsuki might not be it. At least not so far. Y'all know I like my tsunderes after, you lot have seen my tsundere, but something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Saryu's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. They never really struck me as a type. Sari has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so uh, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Come on, Natsuki. Uh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. Could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. Hey, spiders never did anything to you. Spiders are friends. That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh, fuck you too, Natsuki. Okay, anyways. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. And the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Well, Natsuki, Amy is based and you're not. How about that? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogy. There was something complicated in there? I mean, I guess if you look into the depth of it, But being a spider lover isn't that unless you're partaking in some dangerous activities with some dangerous spiders. I don't know, man. Get lost. Spam caller. Anyways, sometimes you can explain, okay, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Oh, so maybe the writer, the writer is actually Amy, and the person narrating the poem is someone who doesn't like the writer. In which case, I would like to apologize to you, Natsuki. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. This is the part where I take a long time because I like to dissect poems. Something that you're afraid if people find out or they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not? Okay, Natsuki, I take everything back. You're pure. I would like to apologize. I take back all my words. I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. You're also base, and so is Amy. Oh, frick, man. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Oh, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. My brother needs to learn that, bro. Like, I'd be watching a random anime and he'd be like, what, you watching some random cringe, bro? Like, seriously? What the fuck are you watching? Like, shut up, bro. Let me watch what I want to watch. Like, I like this cringe stuff, sure. Let me watch it. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I look forward to it, Natsuki, and I won't judge you tomorrow like I did today. Let's see what you've written for today. Hmm. Well done, Puffy. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Yeah? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, um, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Ah, crap. Let me just focus up. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I really actually need to focus up to read this. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife wasn't the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite close to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlov, Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Is the raccoon herself? Is, it, is the raccoon herself? Is this an addiction? Perhaps? Perhaps? You never know. I mean, a raccoon you feed will come back for more. If you gain an addiction, you go back to it more often. You never know. I mean, the poet does say, uh, where is it? The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions. Subtlety, maybe. You never know. Um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. I don't know, I just imagine Yuri as someone who just starts speaking like fast whenever she's like in her groove. She's like this elegant girl who is kind of timid and shy, but when she gets in a groove, she starts talking fast. That's my image of her. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own life. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. See, told you. Sort of like an addiction, but not exactly. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh? That's funny. Didn't ask you to write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Yeah, she did. Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. I'm always here to listen, whether it's fictional characters or real people. Hi again, Puffy. How's writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's perfectly good. It makes me think of Sayuri, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing you. Monica might be up there, you know. Like Yuri and Monica are like top right now. Sayuri is quite close. I do like my childhood friend characters. Sadly, they never win, but do like them a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Natsuki is definitely last though for now. I can't lie. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. They can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. I'm sorry? Foreshadowing? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. Cacophony? How is that word pronounced? I'm gonna have to Google. Cacophony. Meaning and also pronunciation, please.
Cacophony.
Cacophony. Okay, cacophony. A harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Cacophony. Cacophony. Okay, cacophony. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing on vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Save me and load me. Maybe I'm thinking too. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before. Kind of like it. Wait. See what I said in the last one? Guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. If I had to take a guess, I'd also guess that she's got some sort of troubled background as well. But yeah, anyways. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling. Or it could be about like, everyday noise, how you just go around your day, but there's just a bunch of noise and you're just lost, not knowing what to do. Could be that as well. Or a conversation with the reader. Just putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Huh? You never know when you might change your mind. or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Wait, wait. Wait, wait. No, that fully threw me. No, that just made me feel very uncomfortable. That full that fourth wall break, like first your poem was called Save Me and it ended with Load Me, and then your tip is to save the game so that you can load it later if you change your mind. That was kind of creepy. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I'm very unsure about that one. Let's carry on. But, huh. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need as much. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Um, Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sairi's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sairi has been coloring posters, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? I did. Do you really think that it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. Literally since yesterday. Let's not act like it's been a few days. It was literally yesterday, guys. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's for those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you all want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Uh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Imagine having like the prodigy go first. Like, that's not gonna help. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. To her notebook to see the specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Title of this poem. Yawning in the middle of that is not a good time. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quite quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Actually glances at Yuri first. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Crimson, let's go! Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. So many big words. My block nose does not help me say these big words. Stupid block nose, can you just open up for once so I can say these words properly? This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri starts back into reality and glances around her as if she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give you the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So he hops onto the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Can I stop yawning, please? I know I'm tired, but come on. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your own poem, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Decided to begin some poem. Somehow it feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply with someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Puffy liked it. Guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery would work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's embarrassing doing it in front of everyone. And next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. For now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Puffy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Puffy lower everyone's stance a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. And that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm coming. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so well, I guess in that case, you don't have to worry about for you won't have much to worry about for the festival. I can't read. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you will have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find someone poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. My throat is closing up on me. Damn, I need some water. I'm gonna end the stream in a bit. Can this day please end? My throat is killing me. Please, I forgot to bring water. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright? Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Puffy, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I will come with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. What do you mean by a few days? I swear it's the second day. Or actually third. Yes, third day. Okay, it is a few days, but still. Sayuri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... troubles with the words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked me to walk home with you. Asked to walk. Probably didn't say what I read, but, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Tough decision. I don't want to say no to the childhood friend, but also I don't want to say no to Yuri. Frick. That's a tough decision. I really want to walk home with Yuri, but I also don't want to not walk home. Frick you, you stupid bot. Yeah, take that. Okay, this is a tough situation. I want to walk home with Sayuri. I want to continue walking home with Sayuri, but also want to walk home with Yuri. Which one would I do? Which one would if I had to choose? I'll probably not be in this situation anyways, but if I was to ever find myself in such a situation, what would I do? Maybe both? Is that possible? Is it possible to walk home with both? Or why not? There's nothing going on like that, is there? I don't want to disappoint Sayuri, but I also want to walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayuri, can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now? Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? True. I will end the day here. Because my throat is killing me. So I hope you enjoyed your time here. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate your time. But yeah, thank you, thank you for everyone who came about. My throat is killing me, so I'm gonna go drink some water, calm myself down, and rest, and then work on some art and stuff. I've got a wedding to go to this week, so I want to get it done before that, you know. A friend invited me to his brother's wedding, so I don't even have any formal clothes. I'll probably just borrow my brother's suit, probably. Because it will be awkward if I'm the only one who's not wearing a suit and everyone's in like suit and other formal dressing and stuff like that. That would be so awkward. I would want to die if that happened. I'm not gonna lie. That would be so awkward. I've never even worn a suit before. Like I wore it once. That was just to try it on, and then I was like, I don't like this, and I decided to wear not a suit. I decided to go in casual clothes for that event. And there were other people at that event who were in casual clothes, and there'll probably be some people in casual clothes, but everyone else is going in formal, so I'd rather not be the only one who's not wearing formal clothing. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm not wearing a tie though. I've made up my mind. I'm not wearing a tie though. That looks weird. I don't know. I feel like ties are not for me. Maybe I'll come around to them. There are, do you know what? Ties do look nice, and I would collect ties if I had the money to do so. I would collect so many things. You know, I'm such a collectionist, like in real life and in games. Like, I collect blocks in Minecraft, bro. Like, I'll keep one of each block. Like, I won't use this. I won't use this. Now I have one of this block, one of this block. If I can get one of this block, then I'll have this block. Like, anyways, yeah, I'll actually leave now. Thank you for coming around. It's been fun hanging out, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Thanks for listening to me waffle for however long it's been. Bye.